Hello everyone and welcome back to Lawmage Academy. We are on the... Oh, okay, we're about to start the final day. Or, actually, I'm not even sure if this is the final day. It just kind of makes sense if it was. I don't know. Final day of the demo, that is. Today is exam day. Candidates must report to the mentors for their exams. Today is a very important day, Sile. You must not fail the exam or it could mean the end of your Lawmage career. You know, I was there... Oh my god, hold on. Alright, so it seems the game is just gonna road rail me in the right direction here. I was kind of thinking about this off-screen. What would happen if, you were to do a mission yesterday that requires 2 or more days to complete? Like, say traveling to an area. That tends to take 2 days. I don't know. I didn't try it, obviously, but, like, that might be something worth, like, checking out if it's not accounted for quite yet. Maybe the groundskeeper could just say, like, no, you can't go out today. I don't know. Good morning, Sile. I expect that, that you've made, adequate preparations for your first exam. In any case, we'll be discussing the details of your mission. Actually, I don't think I crafted any more potions. We'll figure it out. We received an urgent request for investigation from one of the towns in Fallard region. The town itself has peaceful community. Huh. They even offered food and shelter to travelers. As far as we're concerned, they don't have any enemies within the region. Recently, a strange man appeared in town. Residents thought that he looked different from the typical traveler. The residents were intimidated by his presence. No one wanted to take him in, not even the local inn. That's why the church offered to give him shelter. Over the course of several days, a few equally strange individuals started coming to the town. At this point, the residents were starting to feel uneasy. This is where you come in. Your task is to investigate these individuals, find out who they are and what they want. This is only an investigation, Sile. Be discreet and avoid confrontation if you can. Moreover, you will not be accompanied by a Lawmage to avoid alerting these individuals. If anyone asks, tell them you're just passing by on your way on your mission. Okay. Headmaster Osborne asked me to assign this mission specifically to you. Since this mission carries a bit more risk than the rest, you'll be given priority on inviting other candidates to join you. The candidates that you invite to your party will pass or fail with you. Keep that in mind when choosing your party members. I'll give you some time to decide on your party members. Let me know when you're ready. I think I am ready, actually. Yeah, we're not using Alyssa anymore, because anything I want to do with her, Noelle, Olette, whatever her name was. The blue girl, like, she does that too. And it's been a couple days since I last recorded. Yeah. Wonderful. Report your findings as soon as you can. Good luck, Sile. Okay. Lunel. Alright. I always forget Ein's name too. I don't know. Young Lawmages, huh? Well, welcome to our little town of Fallard. I know it ain't much, but we always share what we have with our visitors, especially Lawmages. We don't often see you folks around here, except for the Lawmages working in the courtroom. I'm one of the designated guards of this town. Hold on. We're not as well trained in combat as you are, but we do our best to keep the village safe from monsters. We'd love to have our village guarded by Lawmages, but quite frankly, we can't afford to pay your fees. So do we have a hint as to where this guy might be? Okay, just investigate them, so we gotta find him ourselves. My son loves hearing stories about the Magister Millennia before going to bed. I tell him stories I heard from my mother when I was still a child because that's all I know. There aren't that many books about the Magister Millennia. I want to be just like the Magister Millennia. I'm going to help lots of people and be famous all over Magus Gaia. What's a bunch of law mages doing in this lowly blacksmith shop? You're looking to buy something? I'm sure you have better goods at the academy. Hell, you're probably better blacksmiths than I am. Whatever, a customer's a customer. Go ahead and take a look at my iron. Also, I gotta say, is this technically the first, like, honest-to-God weapon shop in the game? Because you make all your weapons normally in this game. Yeah, I can hear your thoughts, Lawmage. My iron sucks compared to yours, I know. I don't need your sympathy. We all know you folks get the best things. That's just the way the world works. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. You guys look like law mages. Are you law mages? I hate law mages. And people act like you're better than everyone else. I'm good enough to cast law mage spells, but why am I not allowed to? The law is so stupid. Also, is that Harold? Same hair color? Same little, like, thing on his forehead? Oh my god, it is Harold! I'm an adventurer. I found it interesting when I heard that Lawmage Gaia prohibits the use of certain spells without authorization from the government. I've been to many lands, but this is the first time I've heard of something like this. I knew I had to see Magus Gaia myself. My friend Megan over here is pretty upset about it, though. That's really funny. Welcome to my inn, Lawmage. Not much to see here. That's why only adventurers sleep in the inn. You can take a look around as long as you respect my guest's privacy, alright? Immediately looks at the guest list. It's always nice to meet a Lawmage in person. I rarely see one, even though I'm an adventurer. I was just thinking you folks probably have no issue with money, since law mages make a lot of gold. As for me, I can barely afford staying in this inn, but I have no other choice. Can I steal your stuff? Yes, I can! Did you just take my money? Is that a privilege law mages enjoy here? Can I give it back? That's the law, then I suppose I have no choice but to accept it. Oh god. I always love it when games go out of their way to, like, make canon reasons for why you can steal from people like that. I feel like my personal favorite example of that ever was Secret of Evermore. They had, like, a surprisingly wholesome reason for it, where it's like, the people of the item shop, the people of the world don't mind you taking their items because they know you'll repay them back one day by saving the world. And I kind of like that, even though that game does end with you just leaving and the world being destroyed, but I don't know, I really like that reasoning. Welcome to my store. It's nice to see Lawmages drop by every now and then. I sell various items from Fallard, all the way to Mollis. But of course, I'm sure you have better items than produce in the Academy. Still do take a look. Oh, those aren't... Oh, we have better ones. No, I don't think that's worth the cost. Wow, we really are privileged at the Academy, huh? Greetings, Law Mages. I am Dornell the Merchant. I travel across Magus Gaia in search of wondrous treasures found by adventurers. I've had a wealth of experience with Law Mages myself, and I know your kind travels a lot and embarks on dangerous missions across the continent. If you find a peculiar item from your adventures, please do approach me. I'm willing to offer a fair price for the item. Is that a side quest, maybe? Okay. A side quest within a quest. Interesting. Good day. This is the mayor's house. People aren't allowed inside without an appointment, especially since those weird fellows arrived here. I know I wouldn't be able to stop you since you're law mages and all, but I ask you to refrain from trespassing in the mayor's house. That probably means we have to go in there at some point. Didn't you say, like, they'd be in the church or something? Welcome to church, Lawmage. I pray that you find our little town pleasant. The town folks are kind and generous. If you respect them, they will respect you. Divine blessings upon you, Lawmage. Wow, this game loves blocking stuff with cats. Okay, so that's where they are. So do I have to find a way to, like, break in or, like, sneak in on them or something? Oh? Rusty coin. You know, I'm starting to get the feeling that this might be a bit of, like, an adventure game area of the game, or, like, an adventure game. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff that has, like, more puzzles and, like, talking to people than, like, actual combat. I had a feeling you would want the rusty coin. You're from a merchant family, aren't you? Why don't you do some of the sales and the sale talk you learned from your parents? Be honest. A rusty coin you found in a graveyard, huh? I suppose it could have some value when presented to an appraiser. How does 300 gold sound? You know what, whatever. Wonderful. Please, a pleasure doing business with you, Lawmage. Oh ho, what a lovely surprise. I'm always happy to see law mages. You folks remind me of the Magister Millennia. When I was a boy, I was dying from a rare and incurable disease. I was bedridden, weak, and couldn't even go outside to play with other kids. Oh. Then the Magister Millennia chanced upon our town one day and saw me. I was in a pitiful state, I tell you. And a few days later, I remember my parents telling me that the Magister Millennia crafted a potion just for me. I drank that potion, I've been well ever since. My husband here is a huge fan of the Magister Millennia, the greatest law mage who has ever lived. When my husband found out that the Magister Millennia died, he was devastated. He wouldn't eat or talk anymore for days. Oh, that law mage sure was loved by a lot of people. Wait, why is that there's just a paper on the ground? Oh! Okay. Huh. The courtroom is in recess. Besides, there's nothing to see here. Better off exploring the rest of the village. That means there's something important in there. Hi, Law Mage. My name is Miles. I think you guys are really cool. Someday I want to be a Law Mage, too. Want to play with me? Sure. Ready? Okay, let's go. Tag, you're it. This is like catching the swift chicken. A kid just zipped past here. This is bad. The road is infested with monsters. That's why we don't allow just anyone to get past you without a permit. I can't abandon my post either, or else some kids might get past. Damn, if only we could afford more law mages. Well, I am a law mage, so... I think we'll be fine. Maybe not legally fine to go back here without a permit, but like... I don't know, I doubt that kid has a permit too. I kind of expected monsters back here. Whoa, oh, whoa. Okay, I think we have a battle coming up. These enemies really stand out with their bright orange. Hey, Miles, stand back. Rawr! Burraflux. Sile, we need to help Miles. We have no time to waste. Let's do this. I like that sprite a lot. Let's fish for a weakness first, before I use group hits. They are weak to fire. Oh my god! They're really weak to water. Okay, they don't seem that bad. Ah, that went well. What a relief. Are you alright, Miles? I'm fine. Thank you for saving me, Lawmages. We should go back to town and bring Miles home. There you are. I was so worried about you. I thought... Oh, Miles. Mom, I'm so sorry. I'll never be naughty again and play with strangers. Hush now, Miles. There. Your dad and I love you very much. We can't possibly stay mad at you for long. I'm just glad you're safe and sound from these kidnappers. Wait. Seize the kidnappers. Ever since those people arrived, I knew it was only a matter of time until something bad like this happened. We were just playing, and then they saved me. There is no need to explain, Miles. We don't blame you for what happened. These Lawmages brainwashed you, and for that they have committed a grave crime. We'll take care of them. You go ahead and take a rest. Hold on a second. We're not criminals. We did nothing of the sort. Please believe us. Come on, we're just a bunch of candidate Lawmages. We don't know any brainwashing spells. Everyone is looking anxious at you. Oh! Are we gonna get Ace Attorney up in here? Can kids testify? Because he's like the only one who can cooperate us. It's a fictional world, probably. Innocent? I don't think so. I would have you executed here and now, you bastards. But we must follow the rule of law. You will undergo a trial for your crimes. Only then can we pass judgment. Take them to the courtroom. What the heck? Order in the court. The trial of Silent Party is about to begin and preceded by Magister Presidius. Counsels, enter your appearance before the honorable court. Lawmage Processius? Counsel for the complaint Mayor Kolf. Lawmage Definius, counselor for the accused, Silent Party. At least we get a public defender. The courtroom is now in session. The accused Silent Party are presented before the court on the charge of kidnapping a minor. That's your cue. Just relax, say you are not guilty, and I'll handle the rest. How does the accused plead? Guilty or not guilty? Your friends look guilty. Or... nervous. Wait, you can say guilty? What happens then? Very well, as the accused pleads innocent, we shall proceed with the presentation of evidence. The defense may now proceed with the evidence. Thank you, Your Honor. We begin by examining the intent of the accused. Truth be told, the accused have no intention of depriving Miles of his liberty. Miles invited Silent Party to play a game of tag. Note that Miles is known to play with strangers who arrive in the village, especially adventurers. Second, we examine the motive. The accused merely accepted Miles' offer to play, whereupon he sprinted towards the outskirts of the village. Oh, that guard could cooperate us too! The accused, knowing the possibility of harm that might come upon Miles, rushed to the rescue. In fact, they succeeded in defending Miles from a troop of Burriflex. Finally, the accused kidnappers hold no weight when the accused voluntarily brought Miles back to his parents. It bears upon the court to acquit my client with these baseless charges. I rest my case. Your manifestation is well noted, Lawmage Definius. Defendius. You may return to your seat. Now the prosecutius. Is that meant to be like a bastardization of the word like, I don't know. The complainant may now proceed with the presentation of evidence. With pleasure, Your Honor. To disprove the claims of the defense may call upon my witness, guard Peter, to give his testimony. Can you tell us what happened at the time of the incident? I was on duty as usual when I heard a commotion nearby. I heard Miles shouting, and then he suddenly ran towards the outskirts of the village. Oh. Shortly after that, I saw Sile chasing after Miles. It was clear to me that they were up to no good. Miles was probably running away from Sile. Thank you for your testimony, Peter. You may now return to your seat. Based on Peter's testimony, it appears that the accused has had every intention of kidnapping Miles in the first place. This prompted Miles to run away. May I call upon the next witness, Ulfund, to give their testimony? Wait. It's Chrono Trigger. This is a I stole the man's sandwich. They rummaged through my storage and took all my money. I couldn't do anything because I'm not familiar with the local laws. I thought it was a privilege enjoyed by lawmages, so I sat there in shock. It wasn't until later I was able to bring the matters to Mayor Kulf. I am sorry to hear that, Ulfund. You may return to your seat now. Your Honor, this goes to show that Silent Party have taken advantage of those others by abusing their high position in society as lawmages. May I call upon the next witness, Megan? Me and my partner Harold are adventurers. We stayed at the inn. This morning we saw them enter the inn. They went to the second floor and went back down shortly afterwards. Oh my god! These law mages stole my potions. Sorry to hear that, Megan. Thank you for your courage to testify here. You may return to your seat. These law mages have also had a tendency to commit theft, as proven by my witness. We'll give them back if you want. A lot of the evidence the accused of Silent Party are shameless criminals that deceive and take advantage of others. Even their claim that they defended Miles from a troop of Buraflex has no basis. It's quite convenient for them to make such a claim without any witnesses. It bears upon the court to convict the accused of kidnapping. I rest my case. Thank you, Lawmage Processius. You may now return to your seat. Now that both the complainant and the defense have presented their evidence, it's time for me to proclaim my judgment. Based on the evidence I record, I declare the accused guilty for the crime of kidnapping a minor. I hereby sentence the accused Silent Party to imprisonment for 30 days, starting immediately. Sure? If this screws me over, I'll just save to an older save. This is interesting. Wait, are we actually stuck in here for 30 days? I can't believe we end up in jail on our first exam. Well, it wouldn't be a JRPG unless you have to break out of jail at one point. Maybe we can look on the bright side. It can't get any worse than this, right? We still have our stuff, right? Maybe we can break out of here. Everyone feels like giving up. Don't give up. You're right, Sile. We shouldn't let this get over our heads. That's the spirit. Don't worry, we'll get through this. I'm sorry, too. Foxhounds are supposed to thrive in adversity, not blame others. Now let's find a way out of here. Okay. Oh, of course. That was easy. Oh my god. Oh, those are new enemies. Those are cool-looking slime monsters. Oh my god. That heals them. Okay. Huh, they probably resist, physical attacks, like a lot of slime monsters do. I should just use your normal attack. Oh, they're weak to Pierce? Okay. Please be weak to this. Okay, good. I'll wait for the poison to run out first, and then use a potion. Okay. Well, huh? Why does the menu look like that? Oh, that was weird. Did it always look like that? I don't know. Already? Wait, okay, we can't be done with this area already. Oh, who's that? I don't think I saw a way, like, down there. Can't I was not expecting to see you here. This fortuity complicates things a little. No one is supposed to see me going about in here. What if I offer you a deal? I will sell you some potions at a discounted rate. In turn, you must promise not to tell a soul that you saw me in here. It's a one-time offer. What do you think? Oh, you can save here too. I'm sorry, is it discounted by 1 coin? We're using a lot of these. Or I think we're going to be using a lot of those, so I think 10 and 10 will be fine. I'll have to fight you. Yeah, they must resist physical. Because, like, even when I'm hitting them with stuff they're weak to, it's doing a lot more than, or it's a lot less than I feel it probably should. Like, it's kind of obvious that magic is more powerful than physical attacks in this game, but I don't think they're that much better. God, it's always hard to balance that kind of thing. I always find myself, like, gravitating towards magic. Not just because I like magic builds, but, like, magic just tends to be, like, a lot more versatile. Like, you know, like, there are variants that can, like, hit multiple enemies. Like, a lot of it has, like, little added effects and stuff. Like, compare that to just you hit stuff, you know? There are games that, like, do little utilities like that, but they tend to be very gimmicky. Oh my, what the heck is that? That sprite looks a little goofy, but... Plus slime. I'm assuming you have the same weaknesses. Oh, I just noticed that multi-hits drop that shield by 1 for every hit. Interesting. I already really like multi-hit attacks in these types of games, but like that just adds way more utility to them. Wait, did guarding make you... Interesting. Oh my god! Look up there! Guarding makes you go okay, so like in a lot of other games like this that have battle systems like this semi-ATB thing, it's not ATB, but like, you know, it does like the Final Fantasy X order thing. Kind of like in games like that, actions that don't really use up that much energy, or like are less time-consuming, actually put you forward in the queue a bit. That is really good to know. Yeah, so now I can break you, and now I... Oh, okay. There's bound to be a lot of utility for that, is basically what I'm saying. I did not realize this game had a mechanic like that, huh. God, you can tell, like, how thought through a battle system is if there's an incentive to guard. Like, that's something I've always felt. I don't know, like, guarding is underrated in a lot of games. That should have killed you, but that's definitely a group hit. That did a lot of damage. Whose turn is it? Sile. Even with how weak Sile's physical attack is, that should kill. Oh my god. Just do this. Okay, so now it's just the big guy. That counts as physical. We don't have a group heal item anymore. I'll put Linnell on heal duty since like her magic, like I'm assuming this thing absorbs water as well. You're almost broken. Ah, oops. This should do it. That was a good fight. I like that one. Oh, there's the repeal I kind of wanted. I'm not denying that Lothbrok is talented. What I'm saying is that he gets carried away sometimes during his missions. The man lacks focus. I agree. One wrong step and he could have been killed in the encounter with Zelka. But what he lacks in focus, he makes up for in raw talent and ingenuity. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Who are those people? Are they visitors? Everyone was talking about them. Where is he anyway? It's not like him to be late. Look at the devil, there he is. Judge Hestia. And Judge Dronus. Judgment arrives. At the day of reckoning. At the day of reckoning. Welcome, brethren. Judge Lothbrok. Thank you. My apologies for the delay. There was a commotion in the town square when I arrived. Let's cut to the chase, Lothbrok. What exactly happened in Fairy Village? Eager to discuss business, are we? Fine then. As you know, when I received information of a dormant crystal experiment in Fairy Village, I went there immediately to secure the area. I was surprised to discover that the crystal was active. Moreover, it was affecting the nearby fairy population. So they didn't set up the crystal. What about the Vanguard? Where were they there? It was unguarded, so I thought it's a new one. But it turns out it was under the custody and protection of the Vanguard all along. That's why I took my time and observed it quietly, waiting for someone to attend to it. Then Unia and Zelka came along. How foolish of you. I'm not the type to rush into things, Hestia. Otherwise, I wouldn't live this long. Enough of this bickering. I only need to know one thing. Why did it suddenly become active? There are only two possible explanations I can think of, Dornus. It's either Osborne is still pursuing the experiments in the Academy of this day, or Judge Cornelius' absurd claims are true. The former seems more likely, in my opinion. The Vanguard was probably tinkering with the crystals beforehand. Speaking of Judge Cornelius, you still haven't found him, Hestia. You make it sound like it's that simple. He did a fine job covering his tracks. He was a powerful lawmage during his prime. You know, when you confessed to the killing of the Magister Millennia, he took your place in the judge's circle. He, all of that while acting as the headmaster of the Academy. One might look at him with admiration for that. But that's precisely what got him in trouble with the Magisterium. Given the situation, what should we do going forward? We'll proceed to the next phase of our strategy. We'll take back the experiments that the Vanguard took from us. Half of them will be used by Judge Hell to continue our research. What about the other half? We'll use it to disprove Cornelius' claims. If his theory is correct, which I strongly doubt, then someone should be coming to get them. And if Osborne interferes, then that will be his downfall. Very well, no objections here. Fine with me. Then let us adjourn this meeting. Judges, huh? I can't believe they're holding a meeting in this town. Why here of all places? They mentioned Headmaster Osborne. Sounds like some serious stuff. Experiments in crystals? That seems dangerous, don't you think? We should We should go report this to the Academy immediately, Sile. And that's the end of the demo. Wow. If you have any feedback, suggestions, or bug reports, you can send it to the itch.io page or Steam community. This game's on Steam? I I didn't know that. I'm playing the itch version right now. Want to support the game, please wishlist it on Steam. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna do that right now. Mom, dang it. Oh, there's two versions. There's the demo itself, and then there's the full version, which is just up as like a... Okay, I don't understand how developers are able to do that. I don't know. Like, I know, like, AAA companies, like, they can do whatever they want on Steam because, you know, like, they got the money for it, but I don't understand how, like, indie devs do it. I'm kind of glad they're able to, though. Because I've heard that, like, adding games to your wishlist does actually, like, tell Steam that people do want to see it, which does help promote it when it actually does come out. That's what I've heard, at least. I don't know. I like putting games on the wishlist anyway, just because. Thank you for playing Lawmage Academy. Game over. I love when it ends with game over. That was incredibly fun, though. I gotta say, like, that was really incredible. I love the story a lot so far. I love a lot of the mechanics. Like, it does some very subtle, different things that I like quite a bit. Like, I love how this game handles weaknesses. I love how it handles, like elements and, like, crafting and stuff. I feel my biggest problem with the game, and you know this is a good game because this is ultimately a very minor thing, I hate how you swap your party around. Like, having to go to the guards keeper and then, like, fumble around that menu, pick a party member, hey, you want to add or remove this, yes or no, but, like, it's not even clear what's in your party until you get out of there, and, like, you can't even see the character's full, like, you know, like, status screen from that menu. It feels very cumbersome. I know there's a Yawnfly script. Like, I don't understand why you can't just use that Yawnfly plugin that just lets you do that from the menu. I don't know. I think it'd just be a little bit easier. Maybe, like, disable it on missions or something, but, like, enable it in the town or in the academy. I don't know. That's what I would have done here, but whatever. That was Lawmage Academy. This game was absolutely incredible, and yeah, if this game does interest you, I'd recommend wishlisting it as well, and maybe trying it yourself. It's on itch. It's on flipping Steam as well. So yeah, there we go. Well, thanks again, and I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.